Hey guys, as most of you are aware, it is election day, and we wanted to do a little special segment on Elite Foodies for you guys. So we thought we'd bring our professional declared Republican, Moshe Frisch,
Future president.
to the most patriotic place we could think of, and that was the 9/11 Memorial in Cedar Park.
What better way to commemorate America than 9/11?
Exactly. Okay, we are actually here with a political figure in the Five Towns, Hershey Schwartz.
And well-known celebrity as well.
Well-known celebrity. You've seen him on TikTok. You've seen him all over the place. We're here with Hershey Schwartz. Yeah. Okay. Let's dig in.
Shy?
Well, I think it's a very interesting question because the question has been on the table for a while, ever since 2016 and Hillary Clinton. They were always trying to break the glass ceiling. Also, everyone thinks about, how critical race theory, there's also like a little bit of like critical sex theory in which that people aren't ready for women in power because normally they're driven by emotion and not logic, such as men with XY chromosomes. So I don't think we are. Although Angela Merkel in Germany, she was chancellor for a good while, but she wasn't great. She was not very good. So I don't think, as an American or any of the Americans, are truly ready for a woman president of the United States.
I'm just gonna say it's a world ready for a woman president. As of right now, we are. It depends who it is, but as of right now, the one that we have is unqualified for the job. What does she have done 4 years? She hasn't done a damn thing, and she doesn't have a brain. So it's when you can't handle a task, especially the border patrol, and you can't handle taking care of the migrants, and you're corrupt, and you're not there for the American people, you're not qualified. So I believe everybody should have a chance. I believe a man and a woman, they can do anything, but it's not about her race that makes her unqualified. It's about the way she doesn't get the job done, the way she's not qualified, and the way she tries to mess up people's lives.
Well said.
So that's the answer. We are ready, but the ones that we have are not qualified.
Well said.
Well said. For her. Question 2. Are you ready for this one?
I sure hope so.
Do you think that the price of cleaning ladies will go down as we let more Mexicans into the country, therefore resulting in more variety and less and more inventory, if you will?
Variety meaning like either like the 3'2" ones or like the 300-pound ones.
They all do a pretty good job.
Honestly, I would disagree. I feel like you get like a golden one every like 1 in 100. The other ones just kind of like sit around and steal stuff. But there's the economic theory of supply and demand, and when supply goes down, demand goes up. I don't know. You close the borders. It's a lot easier to get one that's illegal because they're willing to go for basically anything. The ones that actually have green cards, those ones are pricey. So I really think the weekly rate is going to skyrocket, but I feel like eventually it'll go down due to Donald Trump's inflation control and just overall economic prosperity.
So I'm just gonna say this right now. It's kind of like, when somebody says, "Hey, you're gonna get something for very cheap, but then you're gonna get something for very expensive." So what I'm saying right now, when I buy food, everything is very high. So I rather pay for everything cheaper than I pay to clean it. Doesn't make a difference. Like literally, it's gonna go $2-3 down, because at the end of the day, the government is so corrupt that if you're gonna pay somebody, especially illegally, and it's not the IRS, so this bullshit crap. Yeah, at the end of the day, the IRS is gonna come after the homeowners. So is it gonna be cheaper? It could be cheaper, but it's not worth the risk, because every time when they try to do something, they try to find another way that they can make money. The government, people don't know that the government, especially if you're Democratic, you know what the product is, not money. It's not the product.
What is Hershey?
The people.
Oh. Wow.
Chirish
Atzom.
What?
Chirish Atzom.
It's a wild thing.
Yeah.
All right.
So the people or the government product.
All right.
Okay. Wow. Okay. Now this is a question I think we've all been, I think we've all been thinking about.
The viewers, for sure. We got several questions in the chat.
I've definitely lost countless nights of sleep over this one. Is P Diddy justified?
I plead the fifth.
Are you sure?
Yes.
That's a yes. That's a yes, everybody.
Listen, you know what? No, I'm gonna break my silence here. Was he right? Probably not. But that's an impressive amount of oil that he was able to acquire there. That's honestly, as a capitalist, I can respect. That's, what was it, 1,000 bottles?
I think it was like 853.
853.
That's on my eye counted.
If it was 852, that would not be that impressive. But 853, that's like a lot. Yeah, this dude went to Costco and
P Diddy justified.
Puff Daddy.
If we should go to jail.
Yeah.
If we should be.
If what he did was wrong.
I just think that what Diddy did is, between me and you, is obviously there's some investigation. There are some stuff. I do believe they need to go investigate it, and because he's a celebrity, it doesn't mean he gets extra treatment, but he should be investigated. And if he actually done it, if there's actually DNA or something, if it's he says, she says, I don't think it should go to the jury at all. If it's some DNA from 10 years ago, or there's something that she doesn't have evidence that she told people about it before, listen, cut the crap. Why go out now? And you know what? And I wanted to say something about Me Too, about this baby oil, about every Me Too. Me Too is a scam. It's a product too. Me Too is a product created by the Democrat platform
For money.
It's not about money. It's about vote. It's about power. Black Lives Matter, Me Too movement, all those things are products that are created by democratic people to get vote. It's a manipulation thing going on.
Putting a big target on your back, Hershey,
Well
but
said.
I'm surprised. These are very outright statements, and I respect you for being so confident in your ideology.
Controversial.
Frisch, this one is a bit of a sensitive topic, but what's the point of just making this video? We want the truth.
yes,
Nothing but the
people
truth.
deserve the truth. People need the truth. People need it. What we need is the truth.
Wow, so profound.
And that's why you should vote for Trump. Okay. Ready?
Oh yeah.
What do you have to say about the genocide going on in Gaza right now?
There's no genocide going on in Gaza right now, okay? They had a population of around 200,000 in 1948 by the British, the thingamajigger that they did there, where they split into the two countries and states. They're currently at around, I believe, 2 million people. That's the worst genocide I've ever heard in my entire life. They have grown exponentially. If they were trying to, the worst thing Israel's done is lock them away in the little Gaza thing. But listen, they're very explodey, all right? They like chucking knapsacks at people with C4 in them. So maybe we shouldn't let them, intermingle with society if they're just going to go boom all the time,
When you say that that's not a good genocide, should they be increasing their trying to kill Palestinian children?
Should we try harder?
To make the genocide more effective.
Yes.
I mean, we talk about the Palestinian children, but it's a lot of adults. Should we focus more on the younger side of thing? Yeah.
Right, so we have the adults pretty down pat. I mean, they pretty much go on their own. You just they kind of hear like a creaky noise in the middle of the night, and they just go, So they have everything. They're on hair trigger ready. They have the knapsacks on them at all times. I don't know how they're acquiring all the C4 when they're locked in between the Mediterranean and Israel, but it's honestly, again, it's impressive. Just like the P Diddy thing, I'm just very impressed by their logistics over there.
Facts don't care.
I just think what happened in Gaza. I just think Ben Netanyahu is. I'm just gonna say out of my, I'm gonna say it straight. Hostages died, so I'm just gonna say, first of all, I don't care. You got Ben Netanyahu. I blame you for letting some hostages die. I could respect you in some way. Maybe I did have respect, But if you're a normal human being, you would have got them home if you really believe you, if you really, really, really wanted to get them home. You cared more about payback.
Okay, so now there's a lot of talk about Kamala Harris and the first woman president, etc., etc. But I think a lot of people are getting stuck on this topic. If Kamala Harris was a man, would you vote for him?
Because she wouldn't be a woman. She'd be a man.
Right. I mean, I'd be much more inclined to. It's the fact that she's a woman that really just grinds my gears. You know, it's like they're so emotional, and she'd kind of be like, I want to nuke Moscow. You know, it's if she were like what
One day that's
go to the hair salon,
I'd
be like Carl Harris. That would be honestly pretty disgusting. I wouldn't.
Corolla.
Corolla.
No, that doesn't work.
What, Toyota Corolla.
Also, they need to go to the hair salon once a day. They need to get their nails.
Like they're gonna she's gonna spend like $3 trillion on the American taxpayers' money on like getting her nails done.
Seriously.
Is that really what we want?
If Kamala Harris was a man, will I vote for her? That's the dumbest question. I'll tell you why. It's because like I said, she's unqualified for the job. She haven't got the job ready. So when you're unqualified, doesn't matter your race, white, black, Jewish, all this bullshit. It's all fucking bullshit, DEI and all this crap. If you're not qualified for something, you do not deserve to be there.
All right.
Wow.
Thank you.
Wow.
No.
That's not what I want.
That is not what we
That's
want.
not what I want.
Okay. So as you know, carbon emissions are at an all-time high, right? In this current state of the world.
Yeah.
That being said, what do you think we can do to reduce the amount of black-on-black crime in America?
So going back to the Palestinian genocide, I really think that if we paid Israel enough, maybe they can focus more of their efforts on, just like demolishing a couple KFCs here and there, a couple Popeyes.
Wouldn't that bring more and more black-on-black crime? That's my chicken sandwich. No, that's my chicken sandwich.
That's true. There would be some very violent. Oh, that's true. I didn't even think about that. That's a good point. You should be wearing this hat right now. That was a good point. So maybe we need more, or maybe we need to like I don't know. Maybe make some trains and ship them out to like specific camps away from everyone else in the country. And just
Is that an original idea?
no, I've got that from someone actually.
Who would you quote saying an idea like that?
I forget his name. He was some guy in like the 40s.
Is there any book we can go check out?
Yeah, they have some of the Peninsula Public Library you can rent out for a little bit. The librarian is very eager to give those out. You can. I'll take my hat back.
Been there, done that.
Yeah, you been there? It's a great read. New York Times bestseller, honestly.
All right.
Wow.
Kept me locked in the entire time.
To what type of crime?
Black on black.
Black people?
Black people killing black people. What can we do to stop that crime, to lower that rate?
Okay. First of all, I think we need to come